Well, I got my results back from the 1909 PR64 Indian cent that I sent into PCGS. So I'm going to share those results with you, so stay tuned. Here's my website, portsmouthcoinshop.com, and I have a new feature. I'm trying out some auctions here to see if I can get some bids going and sell some things that typically don't sell for regular prices, maybe a little darker coins or something like that, just to see if anyone's interested in making a decent offer on them or a bid. These do have reserves on them. I'm not going to let them go less than I have in them, but I'm letting them go pretty close to what I do have in them. So check it out if you get an opportunity. So first off, let's take a look at the Indian cent before I send it to PCGS. Okay, here we go. Now, the coin was upside down in the holder, and it was an old holder. I was hoping that if I sent it into a PCGS, that they would be able to restore it, maybe remove what looks like some fingerprints. And here's the coin upright with a little more light on it. It's not a very clear image, but as you can see, it's not a bad looking coin, but I thought that it would benefit from, being reholdered upright and, maybe a little restore. Maybe somehow they could remove the darker areas. So like I said, it was graded PR64 red. And then here's the reverse. And the reverse looks a little bit better in person than it does in this picture. Might have been part of the reason why it just wasn't really selling, and I thought, well, I'll try to have it restored and reholdered. So then there's always the chance with it, since it was in an old green holder, that the coin could have upgraded 1 point, maybe PR65, or maybe even it would have got a cameo designation. You just never know with these. Once they restored it, I thought maybe that would happen. And this is what you do. I mean, it's going to cost you base rate $77, and then you got your shipping to have a coin restored. So you want your coin to be worth enough money to do that. And this one here, based off of what I have in it, I'm still going to make a little bit of money on the coin for what they sent it back as, but it didn't upgrade. And obviously if it did, it would have been worth another $200 retail. And it didn't get a cameo. So not only do you have to pay the base rate, if they do restore the coin, they charge about, I think it's 1% or some type of, it's a small percentage. PCGS and NGC are different on what the actual value of the coin is. So let's say it graded PR65 upgrade, then they would charge you 1% of $650 on top of the 77. So you can get into a coin $100 or more having it restored. So you want to make sure that you know what you're doing, but then there's no guarantee they're going to restore your coin. So anyways, without further ado here, let's take a look at this coin. And this is what happened. They didn't really do anything at all to the coin except put it in a new holder upright. They reholdered it. No upgrade, no cameo, no restore. See if you can see this really well here. And you can see the darker areas. I honestly don't know how they're still labeling this red, but they did. So I just don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to proofs. Evidently, certain coins like proofs can be red regardless of whether they have dark areas on them or not. So that's the coin. I'm going to put it up on the website, put it for sale, and as long as I can pay for my fees and the coin, I mean, the coin, like I said, retails for $450. I'd be happy if I could get $400 out of the thing right now at this point. That would probably cover about everything. But, like I said, that's the reason why when you see stuff like this, dealers don't want to buy these. They don't want to pay the money for it. I could take this to the coin show. Be lucky if I got, less than gray sheet out of it, if they even wanted it. There was a few coins that some dealers just did not want unless I was willing to take a loss on it. So, that's just the way it works. It's part of this business. And I like the coin myself. I think it's nice. I guess maybe I could just keep it myself. Last year, the Indian cent proofs. So anyways, like I said, here's my receipt. I'll show you what they did, how much it cost. $77. You look at the shipping fees, it's $22. Handling fees is $10. It can really get costly, whenever you start doing this. But I took my chances on it because I was in it well enough to do that. That's the way it works. They said it's read twice, so it has to be read, right? I mean, that's the way it's going to be sold. So anyways, thanks for watching my latest video. Please hit the sub button if you haven't subscribed yet, and have a great day.